Welcome to Team Rise and Grind's first team call of 2016. It's pretty exciting. We have some big stuff coming up, and I'm really happy about some of the opportunities that we have. And so I'm going to be sharing a lot of that stuff in our team page. All right. Oh, I did not mute y'all. Let me do that. Oh, there you are, Carrie. I can see you now. I keep muting myself. It's been a while since we've had a team call. And so I can't remember how to do this. Manage participants, that's it. Mute all. Yes. Okay, I did give y'all access to unmute yourselves, though, if you have something that you need to say. All right. So like I was saying, we've got a lot of exciting things coming up, and I'm really excited. So I'll be sharing those like crazy in our team page. So just stay plugged in there. And Super Saturday is the first big thing coming up this Saturday. So, Amy, I can't see you, so you'll have to let us know on the team page if you signed up for that. I know you were planning on going. And then I know the last time you came, Amy, it was at a hotel, but it's back at the location they usually have it at. The one at the hotel was done by different people, and it wasn't bad. It was just different, and I really loved the way that they do it at this. It's at this Access Church, is what it's called. It's not. It has nothing to do with the church itself. They just rent it, but I really love the way that they do it there. So I'm excited about it being back there, and I hope you'll make it. And Carrie, I don't know if you're planning on coming or not, but we would love for you to come and get excited and learn some things. And just let me know if you have any questions. All right. And we have a caller too. I'm not sure who that is though. All right. So let us know on the team page if y'all are planning on going to Super Saturday. And then I also posted all the other events for this year that Sarah has shared with different links. Like if you are not local to us, you can click on that link and find a Super Saturday near you. If you have a hard time finding one, just post it on our team page or let your coach know, and we'll be happy to help you with that. All right, and then we have some other big exciting things going on. We have our Success Club cruise coming up. Sherry and I will be going on that. We'll be taking our husbands, and I'm actually taking my whole family. So I've got the 3 boys, and we earned that cruise through Reaching Success Club. So they announced last night that next year the trip is in the Dominican Republic. So I highly recommend that y'all get a jump start now on earning that trip and join us. There are so many coaches that missed out on the cruise because they didn't register. The wait list was so long, I had to go on the wait list. I finally got off. But anyway, so they're doing 2 waves for the Dominican Republic trip, and Punta Cana is what it's called. But anyway, go on and register. You do have to pay a $300 deposit to show that you are serious and that you really want to go. But why wouldn't you be serious about this when you can earn it, especially if you're just taking like one other person? You can totally earn the whole trip, get it paid for. So do that. That's big. Okay, and just let us know if y'all have any questions about that stuff, because I've already posted some stuff in our team page. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump into our team call about Canva. Canva is a website that I discovered from a podcast that I listened to, and I've been using it for well over a year. And I don't even know everything that you can do on there. I just know how I've learned what I like to use it for. It did not seem as user-friendly to me as it does now. So I think if y'all just get on there and play around with it and get used to it, then you'll be more comfortable. All right, let me see. I'm going to share my screen. Like I said earlier, it's been a while since we've had team calls, so some of this stuff I'm just having a hard time remembering. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, can everybody see my screen? Give me a thumbs up. Okay, thank you. All right, Canva.com. Y'all see that up here, Canva.com. And what I like to do, because I am a big Instagrammer, is I like to create all of my posts. Well, most of my posts, I should say, because I do Facebook covers on here. But if I'm creating something that might go on Instagram, I go ahead and select Instagram. And what I mean by that is up here at the top. Oh, and this is free, you guys. Y'all just set up your account. Like when you go to Canva.com, just set up your account. It's all free. I haven't paid for anything on here. There are some options that you can buy, but I don't do that. So at the top, you'll see it gives you some layouts. And what I like about these layouts is they're already sized properly for that particular format. For instance, Instagram is famous for cropping pictures, and it's not always in a good way. So that's why I always like to choose the Instagram. I'm going to move this here. Okay, so social media, presentation, poster, Facebook cover, I use that a lot. You'll see those down here, and Facebook post. And so it's just going to already be all set up for you to make it easier. You don't have to resize it. Okay, I click on more, and I just like to go click on Instagram post. Okay, they have Twitter, all kinds of stuff. But the Instagram one seems to be really friendly to all formats, except for if you're trying to do a cover photo for like your challenge group or your cover photo for Facebook. If you go to my personal timeline or my coach page, I did both of my cover photos on Canva. And I'll show you more of that in just a minute. Let me back up and give y'all some examples really quick. And you see them all the time. I post them. I posted a quote today. Uh-oh. It's not where I wanted to go. I posted a quote today on Instagram. Here we go. Right here. This is where I created it. I actually found one on Pinterest, but I didn't like the background. I really like how this white and black really stands out. I've been posting more and more of that on my Instagram. And so I just went on here and typed it up really quick. Just took me, less than 5 minutes to do that. And then you'll see like our cover photo for our different challenge groups and different sales that I've had. If you want to call attention to somebody in your challenge group, like I did one time, I said it, because we had different coaches in there. I said, attention Becky's challengers, because I had a special message for them. This was an old team call right here on Asana. This I created in Canva. It's a before and after, and I just typed in all the different things I used to feel and I feel now. Okay, so those are some examples. All right, so let me go back. All right, so I selected the Instagram, and so they're going to give you some examples here. If you want to start out with one of those, you can. You'll probably see some familiar things because I have started out with those before. Just look and make sure it's free. If it doesn't have that little free, then a little dollar sign will pop up. Usually it's $1. I've never bought anything from there. If I want a background, like say I'm going to do a recipe on a lemon Shakeology. Then I'll go to Google and I'll type in lemon, and I'll go to images and I'll grab the picture I want and I'll view it. I'll save it. I'll save it under Beachbody. Okay. And then so we'll go back over to Canva and you click on uploads. And you can upload your images. See, all these images I had previously uploaded onto my Canva account for different reasons. And so we're going to upload the lemon. And you'll see it pop up here. See that? And you just drag it over. And that's free. Now you can search it over here. And it gives you all these different options, but guess what? Those are $1. So why do I want to pay for that when I can just pull my lemon off of the internet? Okay. All right. You can also change your backgrounds. Now, one thing I have found, and I'm sure that there's some way around this, but I haven't figured it out, is once you click on one of these, it's going to stay back there. You can change the color, but those lines and stuff are going to still be there, so I'm not going to click on that right now. But you can change the colors too, and you can even search for pictures that have transparent backgrounds, so like it would be the lemons on that without the white. Okay, but let's leave it white. Okay, now this is the fun part. Go to text, because we want to type something up here. And I'm just giving y'all some examples, so I want y'all to kind of think outside the box. Whatever it is that you're creating, I'm just giving you some examples on how to do that. But, you know, you scroll down and you can find all these different text boxes to use. And you'll recognize some of them because they use them all the time. Okay, let's use this one. But we're not going to use those words, right? So we dragged it over, and you can resize it. Oops. You can resize it. And just lemonade. Shakeology. You can also change the color. If I'm going too fast, just let me know. Type in the box. See how that changes the color there? And you go down here, and you can even delete that if you want. You can delete it. So it just says Lemonade Shakeology. Or if you changed your mind, click undo, and it puts it back on there. Lemonade Shakeology recipe. See? Okay. And say that you wanted to put the recipe down here, like you have it all typed out and you want to put it down here. Then you just click back on text, and you can click whatever size font you want. It gives you the big, the medium, or the small, but you can change any of them, and it will give you automatic settings. You can change those. Like say we want it to be that font. And sometimes it'll be quirky, like it'll tell me that font's not available. I don't know why it does that. Just try again later or pick a different font. And you can change the size. And then you just start typing in your recipe. And blah, 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 whatever. Okay, that's your recipe. And you also probably want to put a little tag on it so that if somebody else shares it, it always traces back to you. And sometimes I like to make that a little transparent so that it's showing, but it's not as obvious. And you can put it anywhere. You know, you can move it. And I like to always make sure everything's centered. And that's it. Now, it does automatically save it every few seconds. I'm not sure what their timing is, but it does save it. And so you just click on download and save your image. And it's going to pop up down here. As soon as it's done, it'll pop up down here, and then we can save it on our computer. See, there it is. It's called Win a Trip because that's the font that we used. And here is our beautiful lemonade Shakeology recipe. and we just save it to our computer so that we can use it later. I used to be able to right click and save it, and now I had upgraded to Office 10 and it's different. Now it automatically went into my downloads and I have to go pull it from there. So let's see, there are other elements that you can use. Like you can get around the holidays, it was fun to pick one that maybe had, well, that wasn't it. Layouts maybe. Yeah, around the holidays they had, they'll gear it towards whatever's going on at the time. So they had like Christmas and New Year's and Hanukkah and that kind of stuff over here. But again, you can search and a lot of stuff is free. You just have to look for the little free sign. They even have, like if you type in woman on phone, see they have stuff there. So if you would rather do that and pay the dollar, you can, or if you find one you really like, but you may find some of these same images on the on Google as well. All right, so let's go back to layouts. Actually, let's close this one out. And let's do a Facebook cover. Because I know some of you are going to be creating like pages soon. Oh, see, they still have the Christmas up here for these. And so this would be where you would create your cover photo for your like page. There are other sites you can use. I'm just familiar with this one. I really like it. I like everything that it offers us. So I just drag it over. And let's say, you know, you just click on it and change the wording. And, you know, you can go to your uploads. You know, oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, you can put pictures of your family on there as well. Or, I mean, pictures that you've uploaded on there as well. So there's all sorts of things that you can do. You know, you can, oh gosh, I wanted to show y'all, there's one thing on here that's really cool. This made me think of it, borders. Click on borders. I use these a lot. First, if you do something like I just did and you're not happy with it, just delete it. Here you go. Okay, these borders are really cool. You can use them for the whole thing, or you can just put them around a picture if you want. They just make it look a little bit more professional. And so let's go find a picture that we can add in there. And they also have frames. Borders are different. They're not going to fit the picture necessarily, whereas frames will. And there's going to be all sorts of options. So just don't be afraid to get in here and play around and click. See, these are all frames. So for instance, if we put this in here, let's get rid of this border for now. And then we go to uploads and okay, I want to put that picture in there. Oh, it's got a bar across it. So you see, you'll run into stuff like that. And so I guess we don't really want that one. Yeah, I guess we don't really want that one. Okay, so you get the idea though. Let's see, let's go back to frames. Oh, I see that. Okay, so all those are permanent. See, I've never run into that before, but I guess I've never selected that one. But if you keep going, they have some fancy ones down here. And so you just select what you want. You upload your pictures. You could put this behind here if you wanted to by clicking on it and then clicking back. And it didn't work the first time, so just click it again. So the first time it was probably over the font box here, and the second time it went behind the white box. Okay, but we want to bring that back forward. And okay, so let's say that we want to change that gray background. But let's say we don't like any of these colors, so we'll just click on the addition button and find the color that we like. And if you don't quite see it up here, look down here and you can change it from there too. Okay. I've seen Amy, I know, has used this site as well because I've seen some really cool stuff that she has put together. And so you just change these words here. And again, you can change the font. That one didn't look really good, but you get the idea, and you can make it bigger. Now, sometimes it will only let you make it so big because it's built within a certain box, but you can always create your own as well. Like if you wanted it a lot bigger, you could just delete this to where it's not showing anything and go over here to text and do your own box. And that's in white, so let's change it. Let's change it to purple. And let's make it bigger. See how it adjusts everything for you. And you just keep going down until you find the right one. I always like everything to be kind of even. There you go. And you could even go find a border to put around there if you wanted, or some pictures. There are some free pictures, like say you wanted an arrow. I did something recently that had like an arrow or something. See all this free stuff that they give you? So if you're thinking that it needs something, you know, maybe it's not an arrow. Maybe it's a triangle. Like, you know, it just needs something. We'll just type it in over here. And they probably have it for free. If not, you can probably find it on Google. And then you just drag it over. So what I like to do is I like to create these for my cover pages. And then I'll show you. I'll go to my like page. See, I created this one. I wanted to do one kind of simple because I wanted to actually promote my page and run an ad off of it. And so I had to keep the words down to a certain, I used to have words all over it, but I had to keep it down to a certain amount in order to run my ad because they won't let you fill up the whole picture with wording. But then what I do on my cover photo is I put all of the information about my upcoming challenge groups. You know, I put a little bit about me and all of the information. And that's why I said click here, okay? Because they're gonna come to my like page and they're gonna see this and they're gonna say, oh, what does that mean? Click here. And see how it kind of came up anyway before I even clicked on it? And so I put my freemium on here. And so they click on here and they get my quick guide to clean eating and portion control. And that has worked really well for me, guys. I created that a year ago. We'll have to do another call on that because that was kind of the big deal. It was a course I had to go through with my coach. But once they enter all of their information in here, then they've given me their email address and I can contact them. So it's just collecting information from them. That's why we call it a freemium. They're getting something from me for giving me their email address. And so they go on my contact list. But I suggest if you don't have a like page that you get one because you will be able to reach people that, well, first of all, I know we all feel like we're driving our friends and family crazy sometimes by constantly inviting them to everything. Well, the people that like your page want to see that kind of stuff. That's why they liked your page. Okay, I have 1,337 likes right now, but only 432 of those are my friends. Like when I first got my like page, I thought I would instantly have 1,500 or however many friends I had at the time. I thought that, oh, they're all going to like it, but they don't. But that's okay, because the ones that do want that kind of information liked my page. And it kind of weeds out the ones that, you know, aren't interested in what I have to offer. So that's okay. I'm going to close that out and stop the screen share and take the mute off and answer any questions. Canva is really good to use for ads, cover photos, quotes, you name it. You know, if you're wanting to put together a something about our upcoming challenge group, or the Shakeology, like if you're doing a shaker cup with, you know, a shaker cup and 3 packets for $20, you can put together a little thing, you know, just to make it look cute. Does anybody have any questions about Canva? Has anybody been on there yet? I know Amy has. Sherry has. Did y'all find it user-friendly?
I didn't find anything user-friendly today.
Oh, no.
Yes, I used it today for the post that I made. I just drove myself crazy. It's just because it's all new. I mean, I've used it, but not to the extent that I tried to use it today.
Yeah. Yeah. And sometimes we just have to walk away. You know, sometimes it's like, oh my gosh, this is just not working for me today. Well, I didn't find Canva very user-friendly at first, but the more you get in there and mess around with it, Amy, you seem to pick it up right away, because I remember one time you asked if you could use my ad, and I said you could, but you really needed to create your own because it had my link attached to it, and you didn't, you know, you don't want to share my ad with my link because then they're coming to me. So you like put something together that day. It looked really good.
Yeah, it wasn't, it took a little bit getting used to, but yeah, it wasn't bad once you, like now I haven't done anything in a while, so I think if I went in there now to do something, it might take a while, but yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to give you all homework. Y'all up for some homework? It can be any kind of post. Dallin always likes to do that. Yeah, anytime I'm on a conference call or a Zoom call, he always has to say hello. He gave me some advice, so I'm trying to take his advice. He told me I need to loosen up and be myself. He said that he saw a video I did, and he said that he likes the real me better than the video me. So I'm just trying to be myself. I told him, I said, you know, that's kind of cool advice. I'll take that. He's my little YouTuber, so he knows. Okay, so homework. I don't care what kind of post it is. It can be, you know, something inviting people to our 3-day refresh that I'm, you know, going to put together for February, or your February challenge group, or your like page cover photo. Whatever it is, I want y'all to create one sometime before our next team call and post it in the team page. Okay? Is everybody up for that? Something. It can be you working out. It doesn't have to be, you know, an advertisement. It can be just you working out, a picture of you working out with a quote, whatever. Have fun with it. Share it in the team page, and you know, ask for some feedback. We're nice. We won't bite. We like to post things in there sometimes, or sometimes I'll send things to somebody else on our team, and I'll say, how does this look? I've sent things to Raina. I've sent things to Brenda, you know, and asked for feedback on them before I post them out there for the world to see. So, all right. You don't have any questions? Okay, now I can hear y'all. Who's going to Super Saturday?
Me.
Amy, are you going?
I'm not sure. My one son has baseball, so I'm just trying to get that worked out. So,
Okay.
So I guess I can order tickets up until the day of, or.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but you know what? We always all sign up with a guest, and I don't have my guest yet. I'm hoping Carrie's going to be my guest.
Hopefully.
So we'll see. All right, y'all let me know on the team page. I appreciate y'all calling in tonight, and I hope that helped. I plan on doing some more calls like this just to help y'all dig in. I would appreciate some suggestions. Like if y'all are struggling in a certain area, let me know where you'd like to have a team call. If you're not, if you don't want to post it in the team page publicly, then message me. I'd like to get some ideas. I'm thinking about maybe doing our next one on kind of digging around in the back office a little bit. I know that can be really confusing, digging around in that back office. So letting y'all know the places that I visit daily in the back office. And then, gosh, we could probably spend a couple weeks doing that, but some places that y'all definitely need to know about in the Team Beachbody Coach Online office. All right. I wish I knew how to take a picture. I think some teams take pictures at the end of their calls, and I think that they just do a screenshot, but I don't know how to do that on my computer, so I'm going to have to figure that out. So if y'all know, shoot me a message, and we'll have to start doing that. It's fun. But I missed you guys, and I'm glad everybody seemed to have good Christmas and New Year's, good holidays. Okay, well, y'all have a great week, and I'll plan on talking to you in the team page and hopefully seeing some of you at Super Saturday.
Yep.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.